How's it going, everybody? Cable Guy Ken here. I'm going to be doing a flashlight review. I've got three flashlights. I've got the Fenix E20, which is this one here. Runs off of 2 AA batteries. This has been my favorite light for a long time. Aluminum, momentary switch on the back. All phones, the only 2 functions with the momentary switch. You can, tap it, so you can use this as a signal, or you can cut it on. It's made out of real heavy duty aluminum. Comes with a little lanyard there on the back. Alright, and I've got the Seringetti. I picked up 2 of these at Sam. I did not get them for the $14 that Ram Pro got his at, but they were $19 for 2 of them, so $10 a piece. It's a multifunction light. It is a Cree LED. Runs off of 3 AAA batteries, and it has a tail cap button as well. Of course, it's made in the style of a tactical light. Don't know how tactical I would consider it, but it is supposed to be tactical. Aluminum again. Doesn't feel, it's not as heavy as the Fenix, so it's a thinner aluminum, but still pretty good for an everyday, everyday use flashlight. It has a low, high, and then a strobe by clicking through the tail cap. And then, of course, the Pathfinder favorite, I have the sidewinder. Y'all are familiar with this. Has the red, blue, green LEDs and then a white LED. Strobe function, just cut it off and on real quick and it has a little strobe. That's a slow strobe now. And then you have 4 different light output levels. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through each one of them real quick just to show you the light output differences. I'm sitting probably 10 yards from my house. This is where I usually do most of my videos. So we'll start out here. Okay, we got no light. You can see a little bit of light coming out of the house through the kitchen window. This will be the Seringetti light. This is on low output. You can see it's picking up a good bit of detail, and it lights up a fairly wide area with one central spot. Now, it is supposed to be adjustable, so you can widen that spot up a little bit. You can see the flood pattern there, so it widens out that flood pattern. And of course, turning the end just like on your mag lights and such brings that down to a smaller point. I said, and that's on low. And then we have high, which is about double the brightness. The biggest difference is the area. I don't know if you can see the ring moving up and down there in the camera. The amount of area that it lights up is immense, and it's throwing a good solid beam at, well, I said, probably about 30-40 feet, which is about as far ahead as I need to see when I'm in the woods for right now anyway. The camera won't pick it up, but it does go a good bit further. It picks up detail, I'd say probably out to 150-200 feet easily. It picks up tree detail and that kind of thing. And then, of course, the last press on the rear detent gives you your strobe effect. Alright? And then back again to off with the final press. The Fenix, which has been my favorite forever, is an off or on flashlight. There's no focusing the beam. This is how it looks all the time. You can see it's not quite as defined of an area, but it does a great job of lighting up. And again, it throws light a good bit further than the camera can pick up. I'd say probably going out to about 80 feet, but now if you look at it side by side on full output, you can see that the Seringetti, I don't know if the camera picks it up or not, but the Seringetti with the 3 AAAs puts out a little bit more light than the Fenix E20 does. Alright, and then of course the final light will be the Pathfinder favorite, the Sidewinder. That is on low output. That is on medium output, or low medium if you want to call it that. That is on medium high output, and then that is on the high output. Now, It's not as much light as the other two lights, either one of them, but it is a softer brightness, if that makes any sense. It's a bright enough light, but it's a soft looking light. So, you know, for walking through the woods and stuff, this will be great because it's not as obtrusive. It's not as hard on your eyes in a dark environment such as where we're at right now. But it does light up the way enough that you can see what you're doing. Then with a rotary switch, and I'll get a light and show you this. This rotary switch here on the side, you pull this out and rotate it to cycle through the light colors. And don't know how much the camera's picking up on that. I'm trying to let it adjust, but it has a blue light, which from what I've been told, and it cycles through the different brightnesses again. Each color has a low, medium, high, and high. What I'm trying to say there. The blue light is supposed to be good for blood tracking, from what I've been told. The booklet that came with this tells you nothing about what the colors are for. It just tells you that it has different colors, basically. Then you have your green light, which I do know is for walking through the woods without alerting the animals. Supposedly the animals can't see this light spectrum as easily as they can the whites. It's also a little bit easier on your eyes as far as your night vision goes. And then the final one that I'm sure you can't see very clearly, this one is the red LED, which is really great for map reading, that kind of thing. Looking at a compass in the dark. It's really good on your eyes as far as night vision. Like I said, you can't even see it on the trailer on high output. You might can see it moving just a little bit, but not much. And then we'll go back to the white LED, and it has a slow flashing strobe, which it also does this in all the color groups. There's the red, so you can't hardly see that. Then there's your green, and there's your blue purple. The red flashing LED would really be helpful in an injury situation, because that's going to get somebody's attention even from a distance. You know, you can see that light coming from a ways. And of course the white would really get their attention. You know, that's lighting up the area around you as well with the reflected light. But now the Serengetti's flashlight has more of a disarming type strobe than anything else, which may be helpful for you know, startling an animal that may be thinking about attacking you. So that's it for right now, y'all. Just thought I'd show you those differences real quick. Price wise, like I was saying before, the Seringetti I paid $10 a piece for, or I got two of them for $20. The Pathfinder knife, everybody knows, is anywhere from $60 to $70, depending on, you know, where you go to get it from. And then the Fenix E20, which is their lowest price knife, or lowest price flashlight, I should say. They usually run anywhere from $20 to $35, depending on what website you get it from. Life on these, I can't really tell you a good estimate. I know with lithium batteries, my Fenix seems to work pretty good. I haven't had this Pathfinder special, the sidewinder there. I hadn't had it long enough to tell you how long it's going to last. And I haven't had the Seringetti but just a day. So, I mean, you know, I'll give you an update as far as how long they last with the batteries and all. But I know the Fenix lasts a long time, and it's really a good quality light. It's small, easy to keep in your pocket, and it does the job as far as lighting up an area. I probably should have put new batteries in this to give it a fair shake, but these batteries have been in here probably about a month. But I mean, the light output, when it starts going, it goes. You know, it doesn't really seem to get dim and then gradually weaken. The Fenix E20 just either works or it don't, in my opinion. But that's it. Just a quick review. I hope y'all enjoyed it and give you some ideas on what to buy. Cable Guy Ken here. Peace out.